Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper is supporting the Keep Carson Strong campaign and hopes the rest of the community will too. Here are the facts of this story point by point. Today, Governor Hickenlooper signed a Keep Carson Strong postcard during a legislative discussion with veterans at the YMCA in Colorado Springs. The United States Army recently released future plans that may include 16,000 personnel cuts at Fort Carson. The Colorado Springs Regional Business Alliance and the Military Affairs Council is leading the effort to include the community in supporting Fort Carson. Fox 21's Aisha Morales joins us with more. Aisha.
Lauren, as we mentioned earlier this week, these postcards will be sent to the United States Army. The Army will make its final decision after they get public input. As for Governor Hickenlooper, he says the state would not be the same without Fort Carson, so he hopes others will support the initiative too.
Governor Hickenlooper says our local and even statewide economy would take a big hit if cuts are made at Fort Carson, but there's more to it.
The re-enlistment rate at Fort Carson is higher than any other Army base in the United States. That means that we can keep more of our already trained personnel, in the force.
The military brings in about $6 billion to the El Paso County economy. Hickenlooper signed the postcard and hopes more citizens will also support the Keep Carson Strong campaign.
The Army's going through a process right now to determine where they're going to make reductions because the Army's shrinking from 567,000 people to 420,000. So they've got to cut at different bases.
The governor says Fort Carson is unique and it needs to stay strong. He says rather than making cuts, it should be expanding.
The high altitude training that they're doing, when you look at some of the theaters that we've been involved in, like Afghanistan and Iraq, which Afghanistan, a lot of the terrain was at high altitudes. This is the one place in the country where you can really train people on landscapes that are similar to where they might be deployed.
604.
Organizers of the Keep Carson Strong campaign are excited to have the governor by their side.
It's wonderful to have the governor make that statement and show his support for this campaign, and we hope it'll encourage other people to follow his lead and do the same thing.
If you'd like to support Fort Carson, there are postcards available at 4 locations. Those are posted onto our website. That's fox21news.com. The last day to do it is Monday the 25th. Joe.
All right. Thank you, Aisha.